guys, welcome back. I've got another fun project for you today, so let's go. So what we're doing is we are reusing my S21 that I have, the one that, yeah, that one. Lines on the screens and the push buttons don't work anymore, but we're going to recycle, reuse, no, we're going to repurpose this. So let's do that now. Step 1, we're going into settings. We are looking for battery. Okay, battery protect. Maximum stops charging at 80%, and that is selected, so we're good on that. We're good. Okay, and the point to that is this battery will never go above 80%, so I can leave this plugged in, charging 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't have to unplug it. And remember, this phone is broken. I can't restart it. There's no buttons to push to restart the thing if it powers down. So this is on constantly 24/7. Battery protect 80%. So this shuts the charger off and won't let it go over 80. That preserves the life of the battery and prevents overheating and swelling of the battery. Anything that might be a fire hazard for this. 80% battery protect solves that. So that is done. Now onto our next step. The next step is the charger, and then the next step after that is a USB hub. This has fast charging, 2 USBs, USB-C, and HDMI. And the wall charger is going into the hub. $13 on Amazon, by the way. And then this USB-C goes into the phone. And you can see we're charging. We are charging. So that is all good. We're going to set these right here for right now. And then on to the next step, we have a small Bluetooth keyboard. It's important that it is Bluetooth. And then we also have, this comes as a package. It was around $10, and this is a little mouse. We're going to connect these into the phone. So we're going to come in here, and back into settings, and we're looking for Bluetooth keyboard connected. Now we're looking for the mouse, connecting to the mouse. Headphones, we can hook that up. Gotta listen to the instructions. It'll say when this is pairing. Pairing, pair. Okay, now we have mouse, keyboard, speakers, headphone, microphone, whatever you want to say with that. And there's here. This is the monitor, and this is HDMI. We're already plugged in. And HDMI will go into the HDMI plug on here. We are HDMI good. Okay. Monitor comes off, comes up. It's saying whatever. We're using the Samsung Dex to do this. Monitor, TV isn't working correctly, blah, 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 blah. If you click OK, that goes away. That's something in the settings on display on here or there, but that'll change with whatever your monitor is. But if you look here, mouse, I don't like the mouse. It's a little black pointer here, so when you get into like here, it's hard to see. There may be something you can change the settings on the mouse pointer. I don't know. I haven't gone into Dex that much, but right now this whole thing is running as a standalone Android computer, and we can go into CapCut. And this is not running the desktop version. This is running the Android version of this. Okay, now we're into CapCut. Start a new project. Allowing access. And this right here is video that is on this phone. So from here we can import video. And where is the button here? I don't like the keyboard. I want to make this go away. I don't know if it does, but it's going to be in HD. Will not be blah 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 blah. Alright, whatever. Okay, now we're adding videos, and we are now into using the video editing from the phone, which is something I did anyways. I always edited my videos on the phone, but here it can serve as to do this on a desktop type computer. And we've also got the keyboard, we've got the mouse, Bluetooth headphones for sound, and I think we're good to go. We're going to close this out, and here, if you want to go into the Play Store, you haven't purchased blah 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 blah, you can open the Play Store with any whatever apps, internet gallery, internet I don't see where like Chrome is, but it is here somewhere. I have to go into Google. We'll just open that up. That's going to give you a browser, whatever here. 49ers versus Chicago Bears, whatever. You just click in random, whatever comes up. Maximize Windows. You're online. And all of this is running from my phone that I don't use anymore, because the buttons don't work and I can't charge it, or I can't power it on and off. Too much I can't do with it. With that, I did the other day. I tried to use a file sharing program where you had to use a QR code, and the QR code on this screen, because of the lines, the QR code on the other device would not read it. So it's useless for that. The limitations with this, and I can't fix it here. So if you have an old phone laying around sitting there doing nothing, and a monitor, whatever, blah blah blah. Point is, I think the mouse and the keyboard was around $10. This was $13, and you essentially have a secondary functioning computer. And we're going to tidy this up because I don't like stuff sitting around. So let's tidy that up in just a minute. Here we are at the back of the monitor. And what we're doing, let me unplug some things here. We put Velcro on the back. So we're going to stick this right here on the back of the monitor. Here's the back of the phone. This is actually on the phone case. More Velcro. Here's our plug-in. We're going to loop-de-loop this. Plug this in. There we go. Plugged in here. Keep the HDMI at the back. Just twist it around a wire here. I don't know if you guys can see that, maybe off the screen. But this HDMI is plugged in. Probably should have those facing down. Yeah, I should. If we look at this, that's our setup. We are going to put this the other way, I believe, because your USBs are here. I think we want to switch that around. Okay, we're actually turning this around because I like the HDMI. I like these at the bottom better. Plug the USB in. Good there. This way, you want to plug a USB in. USB, USB, USB. These are more dedicated. So then we'll flip that around. Turn that around. And let me zoom you out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, you can see the phone sticking out a little bit just because the Velcro is doing what the Velcro is doing. But here we've got access to our USB. Plug something in, boom, you're good to go right up top. But this setup, if you've got a monitor, I think this may be $70–80. You can pick up a cheap monitor. And then I got the hub was $13, and the keyboard and USB, no, keyboard and mouse, Bluetooth, that was I think $10 on one of those sites. So that's under 30 bucks if you already have a monitor, more if you don't, but that is a way you can get some new life out of a phone that you are not using or that's broken or for whatever the function reasoning is, or maybe you just upgraded and you have one just sitting in a drawer. Now you can have another computer, really cheap. I've gone into settings, just your regular settings here, and you can see the mouse pointer. I've changed to white so that it's visible, and I've also changed, you can do an on-screen keyboard. So if you don't want to buy a little wireless one, you can do on-screen one, you can do with a mouse. And if you have a USB wireless mouse or USB mouse, whatever, you can plug that into there and it'll work. I've tested it with several and I've gotten mice to work where it's on the screen. So if you have one of those laying around, try that. If you don't want to spend the money on those USB accessories. But I've also got rid of the taskbar, see down here, where it goes away when you're not using it. Auto hide. I've managed to get rid of that. Here's another pointing out in Samsung Dex. I have this where it automatically starts when I plug an HDMI into this. It attaches through the hub and then the HDMI goes into that. When it detects it, it automatically starts this, so you don't have to do anything. You just plug it in and it goes. Here, tap anywhere to unlock. We've tapped it with here. And now you enter your PIN just like you would on your phone, so you don't need to go and touch the phone locked at the back. Okay, that wraps it up. I was not able to figure out how to actually access an external hard drive through that hub. Again, I've been able to use a mouse through it, just plug it right in, plug and play. But a hard drive, I haven't figured that out. Again, if you know how to do that, write in the comments, link to another video, someone else who knows how to do it, anything like that. If you found this video interesting, entertaining, or anything of the above, and you want to click the like, subscribe, share, any of those things, help the channel out, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video.